Going?
Double check. Trouble having no.
I got live.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
What's
we're
up?
live. We're live. All right.
There you go.
What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. Be back in 30 seconds. Council of Comics, welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week live podcast, episode number 49. Let's go.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Council of Comics, welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 49, July 31st, 2023. I hope everybody's having a great Monday out there. But please, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. If you're on the Facebooks, jump over to the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it amongst your friends. And yeah, with me, my loyal council, Cliff, Phil, and Green Shirt Guy. How are you guys doing today? You good?
I'm doing
Heck yeah.
my budget Darkman cosplay.
Excellent. Can't wait to see that. All right, let's do a couple little announcements here. First, I want to give a shout out to Mike at the Young at Heart Foundation. Get over to youngatheartfoundation.com. You can donate. Come on. Focus. There you go. You can donate. You can help out the kiddies over there. They give gifts. They visit the kids in the hospital. Get over there, youngatheartfoundation.com. And then the next one, Cliff, if you do the honors.
It's the Hudson Valley Community Services Food and Toiletry Closets or Food Pantry. You can go to their website. I have the link below, actually, to the event that I co-chair every year, which is presented by Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. It's called The Most Important Meal. It benefits our food closet. It is at the Fishkill Rec Center, Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. Friends of Iacon know the Fishkill Rec Center. Tickets are $35 a person. If you want to buy a table for 10 people, that's $200. Of course, it benefits people who are part of Cornerstone, part of Hudson Valley Community Services, all their clients. They accept donations of cash, non-perishable food items, other toiletries, household cleaning products. If you're going to donate anything that's not cash, please use the link in the website to do so. You can contact them, set up an appointment where you can do a drop-off.
Excellent. Hudson Valley Community Services.org. Get on over there. Also want to promote the channel. This is our YouTube channel. I scheduled some videos. I got comic book pickups number 16. It's been a while since I did a comic book pickup, but that's going up on Friday. Our Secret Invasion, I kind of chopped it to just a little video. That's going to go up on tomorrow, on Tuesday. What dropped today was The Council in California, episode number 4, Universal Studios, part 1. Great time. Check that out. And of course, Council Questions episode 2 is up there as well. Next up, we got Alternaverse Comics. The reason we do comics is we got to buy them somewhere. And where we buy them at is Alternaverse Comics in Hyde Park, New York, with our good friend Anthony. If you want to get comics from there, www.alternaverse.net. Give them a call. The number is, if you don't want to go by online, 845-233-4234. He's got all the best comic books. He's got your cards, your Magic cards, your Pokemon cards. He's He's got some great toys up there as well. He makes pull lists. Get out or get in contact with Alternaverse. That's our favorite comic shop. It's where we fill them all the stuff.
And all the comics are bagged and boarded.
All are bagged and boarded.
Yeah, and all the comics are bagged and boarded. Not something you're gonna find around here. Very, very, very good. All right,
Brian is in the channel.
Brian LCS, what is good, my friend? How are you? Thank you for joining. All right, brand new monthly contest starting today. All right, we wanted to have a contest where we give out something on the regular. So we're gonna get books and give them out. For this month, the new monthly contest, this is what happens. I'm gonna give a question. You're gonna get the answer and you're gonna put it in the comments section of only the new comic book live videos from today throughout this month. Not the film and box office news, only the new Keys and Hot Comics. Leave your comment with the answer in there. We'll collect all the right ones, we'll randomize it up, and we'll send out your gift. And remember, when we announce the winner, you have to let us know what your email is. So if you're watching, it shows you're a consistent watcher. We'll say, hey, so-and-so won, get us your email. We'll hit you in your comment with a reply like, you won, we need your email. This month, the book that we are giving out is Night Terrors #1. This is the glow-in-the-dark Error variant. The regular one has neon. This was the Error one that they kind of like called back, said no good on that. But I happened to get one, and I want to give it away to the council. It's about $20-$25 book. Yeah. So the question is, what are the places that we visited in the first 4 episodes of the Council in California? So that means you gotta go to the channel, gotta find out the videos, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Brian LCS. Thank you. I thought it'd be a good book for council guys out there. I thought it'd be a good. What was I just saying? I hate it when I get these little.
The question. The 4 episodes.
The questions. You got to name 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 places in the first 4 videos that we went to. Some are comic shops, some might not be a comic shop, but you got to put those 4 answers inside the comment. We'll collect them all, and we'll get the randomizer. All right, that contest is underway, starting now. Starting right now. All right. So, what did you guys read? Did you read anything?
The Hellfire!
Let's get the big one right off the bat. You know the comic was good when like the chat starts blowing up like Tuesday night and it's only been out like an hour.
So let's talk about the
And
Hellfire.
Iron Man! Iron Man!
I haven't read the Iron Man one.
Yeah, I haven't read the Iron Man. Like I didn't get as much reading as I wanted to, but this one was.
I went, thanks to Josh, I went to the store yesterday to go pick up Iron Man, and I got the White Queen cover, and I got a bogus cover, you know, the one that makes like a picture. Like there was just nothing else left, so I got that one so I could read it, and the White Queen one is gonna be my precious.
Wait, before that, we gotta talk about the Hellfire Gala itself.
Yeah.
Of course, but I'm just like, oh my God!
For those of you out there that don't know, the X-Men have a Hellfire Gala every year.
This is the 3rd.
This is the 3rd. And what happens is they're having their Hellfire Gala, and Nimrod comes out of nowhere.
You're jumping ahead. You didn't even start off with they resurrected Kamala.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. You probably better.
They resurrected Kamala.
Yo, so first thing, like Emma and Cyclops are just having a casual conversation about how, like, oh, how should we explain to Kamala that she's a mutant? We have to break it to her gently, right? And it's like, but she deserves to know. And, you know, cut to, she's out of her egg. You know, like, yeah, there's the conversation. So cute. Then she's, like, out of her egg, and she's on the ground, and she's looking around, and Xavier's like, you're a mutant. And she's like, what? And they're like, yeah, you're inhuman and mutant. That's not even possible. You know, the Terrigen Mist has terrible effects on people. He's like, Kamala, you must have been exposed became an Inhuman first, then your mutant gene kicked in. And she goes, so what kind of mutant am I? It's like, well, we don't know. You have to explore. We'll figure it out. And she's like, what? And it's like, yeah. Oh, and when they're explaining how the Terrigen Mist have terrible effects on mutants, he goes, look at Rogue. She's one of our most powerful mutants. And, you know, and the Terrigen Mist has terrible effects on her, right? More to come on this, people. So Kamala's like Xavier. He's like, oh, call me Charles. And she's just like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to just come out as a mutant. Like, this is a lot. It's a lot for my family. And he goes, I'd like to think your family would be happy that their child is a mutant and alive and they can hug her rather than, oh, no, she's a mutant. And she's like, I hear you.
The family still thinks she's dead.
Yeah, her family still thinks she's dead. So, like, this is just like, it's like we are fresh off the press with this Kamala. So that alone. And then she meets Rasputin, who we all know is the genetic product of the Five, right? And she's
He's
like,
the guy with the line, right?
She's the she.
No, there was a guy.
No, there's everybody has a freaking line. No, Rasputin.
Yeah,
she looks like the Five. She's like part Colossus and if we all read Sins of Sinister, that's where she came from. But she's hyped.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hyped to meet Kamala. I actually put their interaction on my Facebook. And she's like, oh my God, you're the mutant Inhuman. We've all heard of you. We've all heard of Kamala Khan. And she goes, people have told me, don't meet your heroes, but you've proven to be the exception. And Kamala's like, I'm your hero. And I am like in love with this interaction. And the book is just getting started.
It almost hits like Kamala does something in like her future that's like super cool. Yeah.
Super amazing. And apparently we're building right into that, right?
Probably.
So then Jean is talking to Juggernaut, and she's like, Juggernaut, like, I think, like, you got potential to be the next X-Men. Now, of course, readers have been always vote on who will the X-Men be this year. So in new fashion, it's like, here are your X-Men. So everybody who was nominated got in. Wow, only to flip the page, and Nimrod has crushed through them, killing almost all of them. Juggernaut, of course, survives that attack. Jean, now, of course, something that would decimate Krakoa, him coming out of satellite orbit to strike down, would have decimated Krakoa. It's Jean's telekinetics that prevent it from being anything worse than what it is, right?
Yeah.
Then we cut to Nimrod, and Jubilee is still just alive enough to breathe and say, F you, robot, and he's like, nice, and then he smashes the life out of her. Jean is up in the air, and she's just like, no,
she freezes everything.
No, that's later. Does Iceman come out and come after him next? And he says,
Iceman, yeah,
Iceman melts.
He looks like he is freezing Nimrod from the inside out to destroy him. Nimrod has planted something in him to melt him. He starts going blind. He starts falling apart. Romeo is there, which is basically his childhood love. If you read New X-Men, when the old X-Men were displaced through time, that's a whole thing. So Romeo's like devastated, and he calls out for Jean, for Scott, and for Warren.
Man catches it like,
yeah.
But he calls out for 3 of the original X-Men, and of course he doesn't call out for Hank because Hank has become such a monster. Like, I thought that was brilliant. So, of course, he appears to be dead, but we all know that this month in August, we're getting Astonishing Iceman, and we're going to find out what kind of Omega-level mutant he really is.
But he's dead.
Or not. He's an Omega. So that's what I'm saying. I'm building hype here because it is amazing. Yeah. So, like, I'm like, well, he's going to come back, so let's find out what happened. So he appears to be dead, and he goes, Omega 2 is down. Where's Omega 1? Jean is in the air, like right here, and she fastball special Juggernaut into Nimrod to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, then she catches the bad one.
Fire.
She catches the bad one though.
She does, but she goes out like the
she gets stabbed in the back by it's by Moira, right?
Right, because Moira is synthetic and can't be detected. So Nathaniel Essex, whichever version of he's Orcus, right? Mother lover. He shows up. He's dancing.
Mother lover.
You've heard me say that.
Comic is so dope.
This comic
is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, he comes through dancing with freaking what's her name? Omega Sentinel is garbage. I'm so mad. They're like, Xavier, we've been messing with you the whole time. Remember how Sinister sprinkled his DNA in all of you and made that whole Sins of Sinister? Well, I sprinkled some stuff in the mutant medicine that you made, so we have a kill switch for humanity. Ha ha. And
That's
look
the
what
guy
you did.
you're talking about. What's his name?
Orcus. AKA
He's kinda like
Nathaniel.
Grace Guinness, right?
Yeah, he's the Nathaniel Essex Sinister.
He looks
Yeah.
just like Ahab from Days of
Oh, is
Future
he?
Present. He
I
has the
wouldn't go that
same
far.
white thing here, the white hair.
No, look at that
And he's got-
goatee.
Let me see. Yes, that guy. No,
Yeah,
is it him?
he looks like
think it's
Hobo.
Oh, I don't
He
think
looks
it's
like Hobo Sinister.
But-
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he-
Firestar too, man. Like,
So Jean gets the bad one put through her, but
But
she
still.
freezes everything so she can let everybody know what's going on and what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and
Um,
y'all are gonna get rid of this hatred in your hearts for mutants, or you're gonna die. And I
Yeah.
love what she doesn't say you're gonna die. Just you will not leave this island.
Yeah. Then Rogue comes in.
No.
No.
Jean is stabbed by the Blightwing. Xavier is forced to telepathically command everyone to leave through the gates because that's what Moira and the other one is telling him to do.
Yeah.
They all have the resist protocol, the triangle protocol. So they're
That's-
all doing RESIST, right? They're all doing that. So he starts forcing the people who don't know the resist protocol. He starts forcing them to force the others through the gates.
Mhm.
Microbots have prevented Magic from using her teleportation abilities. And as usual, when Mystique and Destiny arrived and they were bickering, when they arrived, they made a comment about how Kitty can't use the gates. More on that to come. So then, there's also, right before this strike happened, how could I forget? There's an Avengers level emergency. So every card carrying
they
member,
all leave.
a card goes off, including Rogues from the original Uncanny Avengers. So, and Captain America is down, and that's what they hear. Which, I know you didn't read it, but if you read the Iron Man, we find out that someone dressed as Captain Krakoa launched an attack. And so now we learn a little about that. The Iron Man Sentinels arrive. Kitty gets fastball specialed through one of them and takes one of them out. No problem. Love her.
Cyclops gets wasted down on Earth.
Yes.
He gets thrown up. Yeah.
Yeah. Cyclops gets wasted. Jean is furious because Jean's reading everybody's mind. She can't read Moira's, and that's why she hits her with the Blight Will, which if you read X of Swords, that we know where that came from and how awful it is for mutants. But still, for something that should be killing a mutant instantly, as Jean is dying, she reaches out telepathically, tells Cyclops, I love you, tells Wolverine, I love you, unleashes Berserker Wolverine in one panel.
Oh, that part is so bad.
Right there, as soon
That
as he
is
gets
so
the from
cool.
Jean, Berserker Wolverine, I love it. She goes to Angelica, Firestar, who she's been around in the X-Men for a while. She got voted onto the team. We haven't really done much with her, but now she goes. She's like, listen, I'm inside Orcus's mind. I want to wipe it for what he did to Cyclops, but I can rewrite it. But this is your choice. You could be a triple agent. I'll convince him that you were in it all along. And she goes, all right, Jean, but what's the story? We can't say I've been supplying with information after I was invited to Krakoa. You got to tell me what is. So she plants in his memories that they had met before that, right? And she had been feeding him information all along, right?
That part.
And all of this, Jean is dying, and she's doing all of this, and it is amazing. And she's even got telekinetic wings, so you could just feel the phoenixes calling.
And
So
then
now,
Rogue.
we're not yet.
Ah.
What's her name? Lord is among the mutants, right? Remember her? No, of course not, because we've been holding her for this. She was a member of the Hellfire Club, and White Queen is like, you've got to teleport all of us, right? And she's like, I'm gonna do it. And someone goes to shoot her, and Kingpin, who is married to Mary, Typhoid Mary, apparently
Mary.
the mutant, right? And he's like, where's my wife? And he goes, I think not, and just snaps this dude's head. But Lourdes was shot. teleports them to safety, and safety is the Hellfire Club. She didn't teleport them to Westchester. She teleported them to her origin and Emma's origin, the Hellfire Club. I thought that was freaking great, you know? And of course, Emma wants to use the gates that she has in the Hellfire Club, and they can't. They're sealed off. Back to the island. Jean is laid out dead on the ground. Xavier is just like devastated, and Moira's like, "That's it, Xavier. I'm killing you." He's like, "Yeah, that's okay. I'm ready to go." And she goes, "You're ready to go?" He goes, "I was thinking out loud." And Rogue rips through her synthetic body.
Yeah.
And it is fantastic.
Oh, I guess so.
Look at that. Beautiful.
But then they kill Rogue.
Right. Rogue grabs Xavier's. Stop. Look, wait, and then worse yet, grabs Xavier, but looks at Firestar and is like, "I'll kill you for this." And I'm like, ah!
She said, "Sleep with the lights on, sugar."
That's right. It was great. And then she starts flying away at freaking hypersonic speed they're halfway across the ocean. And she's like, "Xavier, we have friends. We'll get to them. We'll get to Steve Rogers. They'll believe us. They'll help us." And he's like, "Rogue, put me back on the island." He's like, "I can't, all the X-Men I pushed through the gate, I can't reach them telepathically. I sent them to their death." Now, that's not an automatic truth, right? They could have been sent to Otherworld. They could have been sent to all sorts of places where Xavier would not reach them telepathically. It's not necessarily a literal meat grinder, right? So he's like, but he's devastated. He believes that he sent the X-Men to his death. Everything that everyone has said about him is true, and he's paying for it, right? So he's crying on the beach, and he's like, "Go, Rogue, go and avenge us," which is hilarious because, of course, Uncanny Avengers, right? It's coming back. Rogue is gonna find Steve Rogers, and she's gonna make that's gonna be Rogue's mission.
This is a great book.
It's a great
all these
book.
mutants are dead though, and they should stay
Well,
dead
there's a
because
lot-
they're
well,
not
no,
going to
they're
be
not
able to
gonna-
resurrect them. They don't
That
have
resurrects them
five.
another way. Look at all the mutants that died for Hope.
Well,
During
I
the
mean, they
Mystery
should stay
Complex.
dead for a while.
Oh, they'll
This
stay
is
dead
the-
for a while. They will.
Devastating.
You know.
Like Jubilee, dead.
Yeah, but you know,
You know what I mean? Iceman
Also-
should be dead.
what's her name? Mother Righteous.
Well, this
Mother
man can't be dead because he's got a new book.
I know, but he should be dead.
Will she be dead?
Iceman.
Dead Iceman.
Like, no, we're gonna learn how Omega. We're gonna learn how Omega, being Omega level mutant, means, and we're gonna find out
Of
now.
course we are. All right. We talked about Hellfire Gal.
No, I don't care. It's fantastic. Whether you
Get long.
love it or
Let's
hate
look
it,
at some
you
other
keep
stuff.
reading it.
Season
No.
Half Teeth. I didn't like the way it ended.
I read that one too.
It was okay. It was okay.
I like, you think like I had a couple questions since you read it.
Hmm.
You think like that was his wife, like there?
Who, Winter?
Yeah, was that because you know how his
could
and she
be.
almost went through like the opposite thing,
Could
like
be,
he
could
did.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best part I thought was he met the lady that had her name.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. That's the lady. I was wondering like
I don't
if you
think that was his wife, but
like
she said like he was taking pictures of his wife when she was having cancer, and instead of like comforting her, he was always taking pictures of her
He's always
just to
taking
document her cancer thing, and he felt bad about that. But she was like, "Huh, that's funny because the only thing that kept me alive is the fact that I knew there was somebody worse out there that was taking pictures of another person with cancer, and I thought I wasn't that bad." And I thought that's pretty wild. Hallows Eve finished.
Good.
Yeah, the mask thing is a really
the masks and I
Yeah.
gotta catch the Halloween.
yeah. Geez, and now World Tree. Yeah, what do you got there? Do I have World Tree here? No.
I got.
But yeah, so World Tree was really good. It's getting wild. Come to find out that somebody's sister. Oh no. Hulk, real good.
I read the first one. I got the second one. I read the first one
Hulk
this week.
was really, really, really good.
Green Door.
Amazing Spider-Man. I'm getting confused, like, because I hear there's a Superior Spider-Man ongoing coming, and in this book he kind of like talks like Superior Superior Spider-Man for a little bit, and he speaks like Otto, like, "Oh, you dolt," and he's like, "Did I just say that?" Blah blah blah. So is Superior Spider-Man coming back? I don't know. Night Terror. So answer me this: is this the Sandman from the TV show?
Absolutely not. This is the Sandman from the Justice Society of America.
The Sandman Mystery Theater Sandman.
Okay.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, because I thought like with the font that they had in there and then the mask.
No,
I
now
thought
they
it was
they are tied together by other means.
It's another
Ultimate Invasion.
Yeah.
Ultimate Invasion.
Another good comic this week.
Welcome to Earth 1616. Did
Yeah.
you notice that?
Yeah.
Where he wants his new ultimate world to be like 616, and he's moving all the chess pieces.
But he's
Yeah,
like,
so
he's like
basically it's
taking
not in
powers
the
away.
past. It's not in the past. It's another universe.
Yeah, and he's trying to mold it.
Yeah.
So he like delays the rocket so the Fantastic Four don't get
yeah,
their powers.
yeah. But there's certain people he lets become still.
Yep.
Certain
And
ones.
he manipulates circumstances so that he continues to exist.
Yeah.
And he's being challenged by future versions of characters coming back, being like, "We scanned the data. We know what you are. We're here to eliminate you." And then
all
he
those Captain
obliterates
Americas.
them.
Those are like
He was like missing like a quarter of his face.
Yep.
Yeah. That was great.
So
Next.
I'm sorry, people were expecting a return to Ultimates. That's not what this is.
Yeah, I gotta read Nightclub.
Nightclub ended great.
Nightclub, I gotta read.
I gotta
That might
say,
be tonight's comic. That
It
might be
ended
tonight.
really, really great. And now, I'm ready for them to be part of the big game thing now. But that
Yeah,
was
we
pretty
didn't
good.
see them in Big Game.
I don't.
They
know
were
that you
mentioned.
will,
They were
though,
mentioned
you
in
think?
big game.
They were
Really?
mentioned when they say, "Oh, we've got magic users and vampires
Oh,
and
that's
time
Yeah.
travelers."
Yeah.
Yeah, they were mentioned. All right. Let's get this moving along here. Hey, what up, Alternaverse? Let's just CBR some news. Let's just first look at Ms. Marvel's debut mission with the X-Men. That's coming up. We don't really gotta look at that. We've had a lot of Kamala Khan today. But I like her
Never
uniform.
enough.
We
I love
caught you
that
up on
uniform. Yeah, that outfit, very
Yeah.
New Mutants, you know what I mean? And a mix of Kamala Khan. Love it. I really do like that.
I wish
Walking
the
Dead.
artist made her look closer to herself from like her last series. That's my only little critique here, but I'm looking forward to it.
Walking Dead creator explains why Daryl Dixon isn't in the comics.
Because it got created later.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
I
hard
mean,
is
this
that?
makes it different. I don't see no biggie on that one. Moon Knight is one step closer
Because
to death.
he's not the only character that's not in the comics that's in the show.
Yeah, but he's
Right.
the breakout character. That's
He's
not
the
in
one that
comic.
everybody talks about, but there's a handful that are not in the comics that are pretty big in the show, and vice versa. It's just the comic and the show are very similar, and they a lot of times do this and go, it's following a similar path. But it's nice that they're different. Otherwise,
Yeah, he
why
didn't
would you
have
watch
he
it?
didn't have to introduce Daryl in the comic. There was no need for it because Daryl's in the beginning of the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and he's not in the comic at all. So, like,
Right.
you would be forcing that character in, I think, if you put
Well,
him
at
in
this
the comic.
point.
Yeah, you'd be forcing him in. Moon Knight is one step closer to death in Marvel's new comics this week. Oh, Moon Knight's gonna die. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, like one step closer to death. He's in the death realm where his
Yeah,
wife is Scarlet Scarab.
yeah.
So
Maybe
I
we'll
think
get a
that's
full story with her this time.
I'm looking forward.
Poison Ivy's nightmare escalates in DC's new comics this week. So it's Poison Ivy's turn for some horrifying tales. Archie Monday's Riverdale gets the knives out as Fu Chang pulls a Benoit Blanc. Huh. I don't know that name.
Benoit Blanc is the detective from the Knives
Right.
Out movies.
Okay. Marvel reveals the identity of the new ex-traitor. Who was the traitor?
Moira, and let's be honest,
Yeah, but is
Xavier
she a
has done-
traitor though at this point?
Yeah,
She's
man,
been
I-
bad.
Yeah, but she's been mad because he's done her dirty, but we didn't know she was working for Orcus.
But she's been doing dirt for a while.
Well, this is next level dirt, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but I just wasn't
You know,
surprised.
by the
when
way,
I
you
saw
know what I
Mort.
thought was hilarious? You know what I thought was hilarious? When Gene is communicating with Firestar and is like, yo, and if anyone questions what you did, just blame Beast, they'll believe it.
That
Watch
she does
Beast
say
end
that,
up
yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to go to Beast though. They're gonna need Beast.
If Wolverine leaves, any of him left.
Yeah, but they're gonna need Beast. Watch.
Probably.
It writes itself.
He thinks
Next
that
up,
they're evil.
Matt Murdock returns from the afterlife in a Daredevil #1 first look. Is a relaunch. Great. Another new Daredevil series. But is he dead? Who reads Daredevil?
I read Daredevil, and like he was like in hell in the last issue, and he had to like get through like a gate, and like the gate kind of just closed like before he made it, and that's how like that whole like I think arc kind of just like ends.
But this one he returns from the
Oh yeah,
afterlife.
this one he
Right,
returned.
and heaven forbid the series should continue with a new team. So if you got a new team, that means a new #1 because
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the way
so
we roll
over the
these
new
days.
#1 stuff. I'm so over it. Please bring back the legacy and make it permanent. Like, I'm so over the new #1s and all that. Green Lantern and Flash writers join other comic creators at WGA picket lines. That's expected. That's good. Marvel reveals whether Miss Marvel has mutant superpowers. She's a mutant.
yeah, that's what they revealed. They didn't reveal no powers. We're gonna find out.
All right.
Stick
and
around,
then
find out.
Marvel celebrates Howard the Duck's 50th anniversary. All right,
Oh, in
Howard.
November though. That's in November.
Yeah, Howard the Duck. That's a movie we gotta watch on Film and Box Office News.
We do. And I
Yeah.
thought of another one yet today. Oh crap! Oh, it'll come back to me.
All right. That's the news. We need to get to what we're here for. They're here for Keys and Hot Comics.
Again,
Oh,
but we
Blank Man.
keep
We gotta watch Blank Man.
Blank Man's a good one.
It's a comic.
Blank
it's a
Man. I
comic-
fully approve.
Huh?
Blank Man. I fully approve.
I
Blank
haven't
Man's
seen
a
it so
good
long,
one.
and it is kind of comic-y, and it's funny. Most of the ones we've been watching kind of dark lately.
All right. Time for the new keys and just the new keys right now. We Key Collector Comics, great app, great site. Go out there. It's $2 a month or $20 a year. Great site. Go out there and get it. Let's see what we got this week. We got Omega Men 3 facsimile.
First Lobo.
First Lobo.
Yep, and the first facsimile of this comic.
Yes, facsimiles have been becoming bigger and bigger. That Wolverine one that just came out is like $15 now, which is, I don't understand it, but there's so many reasons to that.
It's never been reprinted before, has it?
No, it has, because I've got a reprint of that
Right,
book
of
from
just
a
the
few-
issue?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
With like a Marvel milestone?
I don't know. I gotta see which one it is,
All
but
right,
I know it's a reprint.
I can almost assure you that Lobo's first appearance has not been reprinted, so it's got that going for it.
First appearance of Lobo. Next up, Sandman Universe Special. Thessaly #1. It's a one-shot featuring the witch from Neil Gaiman's Sandman Universe. Anybody into the Sandman Universe?
No, I did read. Heck, was it? It was one of the spin-off ones.
I read the Dead Boy Detective.
I've read the Dead Boy Detectives, which I like.
No,
You
wasn't
know,
it?
I mean, like, look, honestly, if you're into Sandman, sure. And it's part of the Nightmare Country saga. So yes, if you're following the whole story, why not? But I don't feel like they gave us enough of a reason. But sure.
All right. Next up, Astonishing Iceman #1. This is a cliff. This is a cliff right here.
It should be for any X fan. We need to know what happened to our precious Bobby Drake.
Yeah, dead Bobby Drake. Let's see how he comes back. We'll see. That's only a $4 book, depending on the art. Who's doing the art, Cliff?
I don't know who's doing the art. I know Steve
Look at the
Orlando
cover,
is reading the book. And Steve Orlando, of course, is the writer on Scarlet
Steve
Witch right now.
Orlando
Oh,
and
Jesus
Lon
Christ.
Medina. Lon Medina is doing it. All right, that's a key. I don't know why it's a key, but it's calling it a key. All right.
Listen,
Next
Jeff,
up,
is the
Death of
number one.
Venomverse
Wow.
number 1. First cameo team appearance of the Symbiote 6. That's a pretty wild. This is looking very Spawnish though.
sure,
It's
but
looking
when
very
doesn't it?
Spawnish.
What's up, Eric?
Eric Martinez, what up, homie? Thank you for joining us. That looks cool. That looks cool.
It does.
Guess that's.
That might be a worthy key.
We'll see. That's a cost you $5. Next up, Fantastic Four number 10. This will cost you $4. Solicitation references a new caretaker who awakens on an empty ship of death that launched thousands of years ago with what remained of a desperate alien race who are attempting to escape their dying sun. So a new caretaker. All right.
And also, why does it look like a horrifying version of the Fantastic Four?
Is that like an
Oh,
Alex
yeah, right?
Ross?
Yeah, that's an Alex Ross cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's really messed up is the origin for the Cyborg Superman is based on the Fantastic Four, right?
Mm.
And all of them couldn't handle what happened to them, so they end up dying. Except for him, he just ends up, connected to electronics and later on Cyborg Superman. But I'm wondering if this is a knockoff of that to give us a horrifying version of the Fantastic Four.
We shall see. We shall see. Next up, Magneto, number 1.
Yeah.
This will cost you $5. It's the first appearance of Iray,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
a student of Magneto. But I thought Magneto was dead.
This is the past. This is back when he was teaching
Oh.
the New Mutants.
Oh, we're going back to the past.
that's what.
again.
Is this a
Alright.
one shot or is this going to be?
No,
like
it's a mini series, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then
Oh,
I'm out.
oh, she
that's
even
her.
looks like him. Look at that. I could go for that. I like that.
I
Yeah.
think if she ends up being an important character, this is clearly a key.
But if it's back when he was the headmaster,
Yes.
where has she been all this time?
Hence a mini series.
Interesting. And she should come back because he's dead. She should be like, why is he dead? Right?
There's a lot of reasons to make her come back.
Yeah. Next up, Scarlet Witch number 7, first appearance of Hexfinder, a new villain. Dude, these variants are. We got a 1 in 10.
Oh, there's Hexfinder. Oh, they're
That's
both
Hexfinder.
Hexfinder.
All right.
Oh wow, Sarah Pacelli. Okay.
Is this reminiscent of the staff from the character from the Runaways?
A little bit.
You know what it looks like? This design reminds me of that one character from the Eternals. Same colors, same kind of blended lines. Hair's
Which
different,
one? Not the
but
Angelina
main
Jolie.
one. What's her name? The main one that.
Oh,
Tina?
the Salma Hayek one.
No. The Asian one. That's kind of the.
Oh, I
you're
know
following
what
the
you're
whole
talking
movie.
about. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not big in the Eternals, so I can't pull her name.
Cersei.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's the 1 in 50. That's pretty good.
That's not
I
bad.
like that. Yeah.
Still not buying it, but it's not bad.
Yeah, no, 1 in 50. I'm not paying $50 for that, but it is what it is. Next up, I'm looking forward to this Star Wars Dark Droids.
This looks bad.
Number 1. This is a $6 crossover story arc described as a horror-fueled epic that erupts when a new threat, Scourge, is unleashed throughout the galaxy, corrupting droids, cyborgs, and everything in between. What were you gonna say, Phil?
Oh, is this a one shot or?
No,
Is it
No,
like-
No,
it's
it's
an
mini.
event.
yeah,
Oh,
this is an event.
Okay.
The droids are gonna try to fight back. From what we're seeing, Yeah, this takes place between Empire and Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Closer to Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I love Star Wars. Next up, Strange
No,
Academy.
you don't. You love He-Man. For those of you who watched yesterday.
Strange Academy, Miles Morales, #1.
I
I don't know why Miles Morales would be with Strange Academy. You know?
Your $4.
Yeah. Solicitation. When a mysterious new villain crashes the Mathletics, the students of Strange Academy must team up with Miles Morales to put a stop to his plots. No. The only thing redeemable here is the Arthur Adams cover.
Also, mysterious new villain.
First key, yeah. I guess.
I like Miles. And I like Strange Academy. I'll probably give it a shot for that.
I don't know. I would have liked it better if it was big Miles font, like Miles Morales and the Strange Academy. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like this is Miles Morales. I don't know, but I'm a stickler. So, next up, what if Dark Venom #1 witnessed the birth of a brand new Venom, and that looks like Mr. Ben Grimm getting taken over by the symbiote.
Yep.
Can we stop making everybody getting taken over by the symbiote? Like that's
It has to stop. It has to
it's
stop.
old.
Eventually.
It's old. Oh, this character. We haven't done it with this character yet.
Yeah, it has to
And
stop.
now we got to
eventually.
shoehorn in how they would have been near each other.
Oh, you mean like Spider-Verse hasn't been killing us? What?
Oh, I'm not-
Shadow? What is
You're
it called?
preaching
What
to
are
the
shadows?
choir.
Shadow Gwenomes? What is that series even called? With all the
Gwenom.
Gwens?
When Stacy
Yeah.
Shadow clones.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
You are
these
preaching
shadow
to the
clones,
choir.
like you know, I mean, like I could sit here and be like, it's got to stop, but let's be really honest, it ain't stopping. It's just gonna.
No.
keep on.
It's gonna stop when it crashes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. When it stops, it's gonna stop all at once.
Right, and then 10, 15 years from now, I'll be like, oh, I wasn't buying comics and I missed all this stuff. And it'll be like, and we'll be there to be we'll be the old caretakers being like, oh, well, it was a dark time.
Don't buy any of that stuff.
Everybody was close.
X-Men 25, Kitty Pryde takes on a new persona, Shadowcat.
Which
Didn't
she was
always-
Shadowcat
She was
before.
already Shadowcat. So that's
Yeah, but not with a K. But not with a K.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't get me started. But
Yeah.
still, I love Kitty. So
And
Also, I'm
at
so
the
mad
end,
about
she was
the
able to go through the
time.
gate. That was the other thing. Is like
right
after
now,
all this,
now that no one can use the gates, Kitty can use the gates. That was the end credit scene in Hellfire Gala.
Yeah, so I guess it's a continuation of what happened.
Yes.
So that might be an interesting book to pick up to see where the X-Men are going from there.
And
All
it's
right.
an expensive book this week too.
$6.
Yeah,
Better be some extra pages up in there.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Come on now.
well, you know, it's the 25th issue,
it's
so that
yeah,
might be
25.
Yeah, but that's
no,
true.
they gotta. You know how they're
So-
gonna do it, and they already got us with the Hellfire Gala. Like the
Right.
hooks are in. So here's my $6, and
Yeah, that might be one that I just have to watch Comics Explained for. Love Shot Comics Explained. Shout out to Rob. You're the best. All right. These are the keys of the week. Which ones are you guys gonna get? Please leave a comment below. Which
I
ones?
will say this. I very much appreciated the keys of the week being keys with a reason.
wow, yeah.
I
And, like,
mean,
honestly,
like-
I think X-Men, Dark Droid, Scarlet Witch, Fantastic Four, and Iceman are like
Yeah.
There's like
And
5
all of them feature something that I will consider key. You know, Iceman is resurrected. Okay. You know, Kitty unveils her latest persona. That one's the weak one here, but okay. First appearance of a new villain. First appearance of a new protege for Magneto. So lots of first appearances this week. So I will say that.
Yep. Excellent. All right. Next up, Cover Price Top 10. These are the hot 10 from CoverPrice.com. Another great site. Go check them out. At number 10, we have Meet the Skrulls #1. This is the first appearance of Gaia. She was in the Secret Invasion show, played by Queen Khaleesi. Number 9, we have the J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man 25, limited to 2,000. That's
Can
pretty
I just
dope.
say, I love J. Scott Campbell. I mostly enjoy his artwork. But this book is such a disingenuous rise for like no good reason. Like it's like, oh, this was exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con. There you have it. Like it is
J. Scott Campbell though.
It is J. Scott Campbell, and I just but there's nothing else going on for this book. I mean, like, the other one, some of the other stuff we have here has a little meat to it.
Yeah, true.
That's
Indeed.
all.
Number 8, we have the Spawn #1 San Diego Comic-Con Puppeteer Lee cover. That's decent. Number 7. So we have Biker Mice from Mars. Ryan Reynolds announced that he is producing an animated show rebooting the Biker Mice from Mars.
I'm not surprised. It was very popular in the Marvel Action Hour in Canada.
Yeah, so and Ryan Reynolds is big Canadian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So check in your boxes. Maybe you got one of these hiding out there.
Definitely
Eric
don't.
says, have I missed any council keys this week?
Not yet.
Not yet. When we
Well-
go through the new books, we'll announce the
X-Men.
council keys.
X-Men 25.
I think we can agree on X-Men 25.
Yeah, X-Men 25 is a key one.
Yeah.
X-Men 25 is a key one. Number 6, we have the Incredible Hulk #2, the Lee Neal Francis Yu 1 in 25. That's gorgeous cover, blowing up. I like how the trees are making the Hulk's face in there. That's just amazing right there. Number 5, we have Spider-Man 2099, first appearance of Miguel O'Hara. This one's blowing up more than Amazing Spider-Man 365, as it should, in my opinion, because Amazing Spider-Man 365 is only a preview of 5 pages of that, and that shouldn't be known as his first appearance. Number 4, we have Transformers #1, the Ash Can from San Diego Comic-Con.
Of course.
This is going for about $200 right now. And I wish I could have it. You know what I mean?
Do
I
you
wish
really?
I would have been able to get it. Yeah,
Like-
I'm not $200 wanting it. You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Like, what's happening here? Marty McFly is sitting on the shoulder of Optimus. Is that what I'm?
It does look like Marty McFly.
Yeah,
But
like
this is the
I
new
don't.
universe, and this is the official first book of Transformers.
I mean, right, but we'll get the real one in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but this is like
Listen,
collectors, you know what I'm saying?
listen. I understand, but we have to battle our FOMO sometimes. You know,
Very true.
with some
very true.
rationale.
Daredevil number 14 has gotten hot.
Yeah,
Why is
it's
that? I
Daredevil
have that
to
book.
me.
Because the villain supposedly of the Daredevil show, or at least the first half of the Daredevil New Reborn show,
It's going to be
is
this
going
guy.
to be the Muse. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you what, if they do that, it was riveting. It's a dark story though.
And that was another thing that came out. They said, for you guys thinking that Daredevil Reborn is going to be some lighthearted show,
Without
it's still
giving too
on the
much
level
away.
of it's still on the level of the Netflix R-rated type stuff.
I mean, I don't know how many people read it without giving too much away because I don't know how close they're going to follow it in the show if they really follow. The guy paints murals
Mm-hmm.
with people's blood that he's murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's not one person's blood, it's many, many, many. So there's different shades and all this stuff. It's wild. It is
Yeah.
dark, but it's really riveting. It's
So-
almost like Hannibal Lecter meets Daredevil.
Yeah, so that's why number 3, which is issue 14, and issue 11 are blowing up. Issue 11 being number 1. It's because these are the first appearances of the Muse. This was a $2-3 book about a month ago. And now it's probably like a $20-25 book. Number 2, we have Batman Gargoyle Gotham This is the Ash Can by Raphael Grandpa. Is that how you say his name?
It sure looks like it says Grandpa.
That's a great name. But that's out of nowhere right there. I wasn't thinking about this or anything. But that's blowing up. Moving over to the CBS side.
What was the number one? Is the number one that was the first appearance of Muse?
First appearance of Muse.
Okay.
Issue number 11. Yeah. CBSI Hot 10, another great site. Go check them out. Let's get to the honorable mentions. They're back with the good covers.
All right.
Dynamic Comics number 8. CGC 1.5 restored. A CGC 1.5 restored went for $4,800.
Yep.
Wow. Only 2 of the 6 seem surprised by the candle holding scalped monster. That seems odd, right? That's a
it's
great
like
cover.
a Garbage Pail Kids card.
Yeah. Red Room Crypto Killers number 3. This is the Jim Rugg 1 in 10 variant.
Oh, Jim Rugg.
Jim Rugg. Going for about $20. Hellboy homage going on here. All right. Ed Pisker. Number 10, we have Spawn number 275. This was a 1520. Now it's a 25 to 30. This is the first appearance of Misery, which is going to be one of the new comics coming out for the Spawn universe that Todd McFarlane announced at San Diego Comic-Con.
Keep in mind, this is like an iffy first appearance for her.
Yeah. I think it's the first appearance of the character. She doesn't really become Misery yet.
Yeah.
Saw, I think I saw a trailer. There's a Saw 10 trailer out.
Yeah,
This
guys, right around Halloween.
Jeez, Saw 10. This is Saw Rebirth number 1. Was 15, now it's 25 to 40. Saw X is coming. Saw 10. Jeez, where can they go with that story? I don't know. Number 8, Dart. Huh?
I was gonna say the Jigsaw's dead, right?
He
I
died
saw
like
it
in the
number
third
5.
movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
didn't
but
they
then they
make
did
that
the
doctor
backstory
his
stuff.
protege?
Right. That's what I'm saying. And then the one detective was in on it too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like I said, I finished at like number 5, and I was like, I
Yeah, I got to like number 5 maybe, and
So I guess none of you watched
About-
Spiral, so that's that.
I
Yeah, I
definitely
didn't watch
didn't
the
see
Chris
the-
Rock one.
probably though didn't fucking to Spiral. Like around Spawn, like Saw 5 was like where like I don't know, there was a lot of like torturous movies around, like Hostel, and a lot of that stuff was just a lot of torture going on in the cinema.
Yeah. Number 8, we have Darth Vader Black, White, and Red. Number 4, the Kevin Eastman 1 in 25. Darth Vader Black, White, and Red number 4 was awesome.
I love that cover. I don't know why. It's just because it's an Eastman, right?
The stories inside, Darth Vader all the way, pure
Oh, yeah.
Darth Vader. Incredible Hulk number 2. There's the 1 in 25. Francis Yu. It's a better look at it. It's very, very nice. It's going for $50. Double ratio. Captain America 750. The Joe Quesada San Diego Comic-Con panel variant going for $150. This might be Quesada's best cover in years. It might be.
Yep. Maybe.
It might. It could be. Number 5, we have What If Dark Spider-Gwen number 1, the Rose Besh 1 in 100 Virgin variant, going for $175, almost double ratio. Amazing Spider-Man number 29, the Francis Yu San Diego Comic-Con panel variant, going for $100 to $150.
If you can get one.
Yeah. Daredevil 11, 5 to 10, now going for $30. First appearance of the Muse. Batman Gargoyle of Gotham number 1, Ash Can, going for about $40 by Rafael Grandpa. And at number 1, Save Now number 2, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, going for $200. This is from Bad Idea.
Yeah, I don't like
Wow. What
it. Don't
is-
like it.
I mean, I can see where they're doing with the scars and all that, but yeah.
I mean, look what they have to say about it. I know we had went over the vitriol for Bad Idea time and again, yet here we are, still chugging along. I'm only giving them props today for putting out quality product and trying to be creative.
I guess.
Huh?
All right. So that's number 1 for CBS. Hot 10. Those are your hot comics, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your hot comics. Now, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, where we go over every single comic book that will be released this Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. Get over to your local comic shop. All right, let's go. The Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. Moon Knight number 26. I'll be getting that. X-Men 25. I'm on the fence. This is a council key right there. You must pick it up. I'm on the fence because I don't know if I want to spend $6, but it's a must read. After that Hellfire Gala, it's a must read.
Yeah.
That's the council key. Fantastic Four number 10. Spawn number 344. Spawn, all the Spawn books have been making this big collage of 4 books. It's really dope if you get the Virgin covers, and they're pretty good. Scarlet Witch number 7. Justice Society of America number 5.
Yay!
I didn't.
Doctor Strange number 6. Adventures of Superman John Kent number 6. I'll be getting that. This is going to be
That's the final issue, right?
Yeah, excuse me. Final issue of this arc, right? Or
No, I think it's the final finale of this story, period.
Oh, really? Because it was a really good. It was a good one. It was a good one. Night Terrors Batman number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, The Lost Years number 5. Star Wars Yoda number 10. Night Terrors The Joker number 2. Night Terrors Poison Ivy number 2. Grimm number 12. I'll be getting this. I'm a very big fan of Grimm. The Walking Dead Deluxe number 68 in color. Death of the Venomverse number 1.
I think I'm getting it.
Astonishing Iceman number 1.
Yes.
That's a Cliff Key. Peacemaker Tries Hard number 4. Magneto number 1. I'm gonna pick this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this up. I'm preferably gonna pick up a cover that has the character on it. So
I think there's
But
only 2
I'm-
covers for that one. Though. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's like 6. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
did- I
pick
looked
this
at
one
them
up.
earlier.
I got a good feeling about this one.
Well, click them. See what the other covers are.
Let's see. You got the Knock 1 in 100, the Land 1 in 50,
This one's
the
ridiculous.
Howard the Duck variant, and the Magneto Maresca
Maresca.
variant. None of the characters.
Nope.
The characters is not on the cover. Come on. Come on. Okay. Night Terrors Ravager, number 2. City Boys, number 3. Steelworkers, number 3. What
Yes.
If Dark Venom, number 1. Night Terrors Black Adam, number 2.
Yes.
Star Wars Dark Droids, number 1. That's the SP. Gargoyles,
Do-
number 8.
All of y'all read it? Do all of y'all read Star Wars like that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does Phil? Are you included?
Yeah.
A bunch of the titles I read, like the
I
Star
feel.
Wars, the
I
Darth
feel like.
Vader.
I feel like we should give.
I don't
Darth
really get
Vader-
the bounty hunter one. I got the Yodas. The Yodas I get.
You know
I
what?
don't think that's the bounty-
I
Cliff is right.
propose. I propose Dark Droid
Stamp
gets the
it.
council key.
Dark Droids is a council key. Council key.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Dark Droids. I thought it was it's like an event, so I'm probably gonna have to get all this stuff anyway.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 8. Love Everlasting, number 10. Black Cloak, number 6. Strange Academy, Miles Morales, number 1. The Sacrificers, number 1. Warlock Rebirth, number 5. I'll be getting this because I've enjoyed this series very, very much.
What's the?
Shout out
click
to
on the
Ron Lim.
Sacrificers. What's that? What's the Sacrificers?
The Sacrificers. Tomorrow is a harmonious paradise, thanks to 5 families who make everything perfect. For the price of 1 child per household. Now, as that bill comes due, a son expected to give everything for a family that never loved him, and an affluent daughter determined to destroy utopia must unite to end one generation's unnaturally protracted reign. That's a lot.
Rick Remender is the writer.
Well, there you go. That explains
Rick
it.
Remender's pretty
Well,
good.
it's so bleak.
He's
I might pick it
a
up.
lot of
I
covers
might.
for that.
Yeah, wow.
Whoa.
That was a free comic book day tease. I remember.
Like the prison. Prison's a good one.
I think it's Freezon, but okay.
And Lotte. Freezon? Is it Freezon?
I'm pretty sure it's Freezon.
All right.
might get it.
Where we at? Well, all right. Conan the Barbarian finally comes out. Number 1. I'll be getting that. I'm a Conan fan.
Look
Star
at the
Wars
Mignola
Hyperspace
cover.
Stories, number 1. This is a Boba Fett. I'll be getting that.
Look at the Conan
Pretty
cover.
good.
There's a Mignola one that's
The
gorgeous.
oddly pedestrian. Oh, this is a lot of.
Yeah,
Oh.
first row all the way to the right there. One more over to the left.
That is a gist.
No, to your left. Right there.
Oh.
Mignola.
Yeah. I'm going to be getting the regular cover and
The retro cover.
one. Yeah.
Thought you only bought one.
But I'm excited. Huh?
Thought
It's
you only
only
bought
2.
one.
It's only 2. I only got
That's only
I only got 12 this week.
Which,
I'm doing
yeah,
good.
That you're gonna show her.
I only got 12.
I think I got 11.
12 was good. The oddly pedestrian for Chaos, number 2.
It's the first appearance of Dracula Boy
The
and 2 of the
Sandman
variant
Universe
covers.
special. What happened here? I lost it. Hold on. My wired in internet is not being wired in. Okay, ready? I'm back. Is everybody okay? Is everybody all right? Is everybody
We didn't
good?
lose you.
All right.
Yeah.
The Sandman Universe special, Thessaly, number 1. Hellboy in the BPRD, 1957, From Below, number 1. Star Trek Defiant, number 6. Heat Seekers, a Gun Honey series, number 2. Dead by Daylight, number 2. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, number 123. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, The Dogs of War, number 5. Fire and Ice, number 1. Where have I heard that before?
Should we watch
We
that
should watch
movie?
that. Yeah,
Should we add
put
that
that movie
movie?
down for Sunday movie, like a homework one time. Fire and Ice.
Mm.
Junk Rabbit, number 5. Dark Spaces Good Deeds, number 3. My Little Pony, number 15. Sins of the Salton Sea, number 3. Buffy, The Last Vampire Slayer, number 1. Meanwhile, a comic shop anthology, number 1.
Oh!
Frank Miller presents Ancient Enemies, number 5. Packless from Image Comics, number 7. Order and Outrage, number 4. Quest, number 1. Doctor Who Doomsday, number 2. Isome, number 2. Robotech Rick Hunter, number 1. Hey Kids, Comics, Schlock of the News, number 5.
Hey kids, comics.
Redemption, number 3. Be My Villain, number 73. Groken, number 2. Weekly Shonen Jump, number 2707. Project Reese, number 1.
That one looks interesting. If you read the synopsis, it's like post World War II, and there's some underground thing that they go to investigate, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own. It sounds interesting. And then I looked at the artwork, I'm like, eh.
That's from Mad Cave
It's
Studio.
Mad Cave.
Super Babe starring Femme Force number 15. Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comic Digest number 316. Teddy Scares number 0. Wonder House of Horrors, A New Kind of War number 1. Big Ethel Energy season 2 number 24. The Buildings Are Barking, Diane Newman in memoriam. Paradise Towers, Paradise Found number 4. Dungeon Mage number 1.
The Remarried Empress, number 133.
It's just not the same.
It will have to do until the wind comes back on a dry branch.
Not the same.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that, but it's number 30.
That's definitely Russian.
Yeah, Fiendish Chapter 2.5, and last but not least,
Warm Tub.
Warm Television.
Yo, why
Those
do
are your new books for.
Why does
those
it
are your new
appear-
books for this Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, August 2nd, 2023. What books will you be getting? What books will you not be getting? Please leave a comment below. Cliff.
there stuff appears in that list that I don't ever remember seeing before? Like that Russian book that's number 30. Like, I don't ever recall that
Please.
before. You know?
1 through 29.
Yeah, like where were 1 through 29? When the Remarried Empress appeared, we had never heard of it. It just
And it was
showed
well
up
over
out of
100.
the blue.
It was like
You know?
123 or something like that.
Yeah, it was that one something. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, at least their DC, their Marvel, their Image, their Dark Horse is in line. It just feels like, and they're Archie. And it just feels like everything outside of that is like, let's roll the dice, everybody.
All right. So that's our show for tonight, people. Tonight. Want to thank everybody for joining us today and tuning in. Want to thank everybody that was in the comment section. Brian, Eric, everybody out there. Thank you. A reminder of our monthly contest begins today. The question is, what places have we visited in the Council of Comics' first 4 episodes of the Council in California? Leave the answer in the comments below. We'll repeat the question next New Keys and Hot Comics next week, and you can comment there as well.
You can put it on the put the question like on the scroll bottom.
Yeah, I'll do that for the
Yeah,
next
that's
episode.
so it'll just be right there at the scroll bottom
Yeah,
for people.
I'll
That's an idea.
I'll put it right there at the scroll bottom. Reminder, next Sunday, your homework, Masters of the Universe, the greatest movie ever made by Dolph Lundgren. Yes.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren. Wait, the
by Dolph
Punisher.
Lundgren.
He did the Punisher too.
The Punisher was good, but it's no Masters of the Universe.
Rocky
You know what I mean? Huh?
Oh,
Rocky
Rocky
Four,
4 might be.
But he wasn't really like the star, you know what I mean? This one, he's He-Man.
I'm
you know what I
sorry, he
mean?
wasn't
Like,
the star.
come
might have
on,
been
he's
the star,
He-Man
but
at the end. He's
That's a
He-Man. Come
two-handed
on.
movie. You know.
Come on, it's He-Man. He's great. He was great. But that's your homework.
I would
The
say that
next
his
film.
Expendables were
My mom was
better than
my mom was like, I can't believe Frank Langella did that movie. When I told
He was
her we
great.
were watching it.
Skeletor
How
was
did they
great.
get him?
He's great. He owns that mask. He kept it.
He kept it.
Yeah.
I
was
can
great.
see that.
So that's your homework for next week, for Sunday, 5 p.m. for Film and Box Office News. Eric Martinez, peace. Thank you for watching. So tune in next Sunday, 5 p.m. for Film and Box Office News. And then come back here next Monday at 8 p.m. for your New Keys and Hot Comics of the week again. Remember, we got tons of videos on the channel. Episode 4 of the Council in California just dropped. Universal Studios Part 1. Tomorrow, our Secret Invasion review will go up. We're at the comic shop tomorrow from about 4 o'clock to about 7:30 or so filming. If you're in the area of Hyde Park, Alternaverse, come on in. Get a cameo in there. Be part of the whole thing. That'll drop either Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, I got a new comic book pickup video. Check that out. And then I'll also be putting up our review of Darkman on Saturday so people can check it out and not have to go through a whole hour-long video. All right. So, for myself, for Cliff, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, and the rest of the Council of Comics, we thank you for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.